It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at 4. Today we are getting our very first look at the new trail map for Frisco's backyard, covering 3,000 acres at the foot of Peak 1. The backyard plan comes with 30 miles of new and updated trails for summer and winter. That is nearly double the mileage out at Frisco Peninsula. Frisco Trails manager Pete Swenson tells us he cannot wait.
It's a little gem that just needs some polish. Keep the good stuff and connect it, and then decommission the redundant trails that didn't really give, a hiker, runner, or a cyclist a good experience.
Coming first, though, is deadfall trimming for wildfire. That work begins this summer on the east side of Mount Royal. You can see those new trail maps now at Krystal93.com. Over at Frisco Peninsula, the mountain bike trails are open today. Swenson says they are 95% dry out there. If you find a snow patch, ride through it, not around it. Summit County has done it again. We broke another high temperature record today, officially 66 degrees. That obliterates the previous high of 61 from 2012. Some weather stations were creeping close to 70 this afternoon. This is the fifth new record in 6 days. That is easily the longest record-breaking heat streak in recent history for Summit. Colorado and 8 other western states just had their warmest winters ever. Protect Our Winters claims the average temp nationwide this winter was almost 5 degrees above what is normal, and that includes the historic polar blizzards out east. January was a mixed bag for accountants in the town of Breck, where the town is budgeting low this year. Just about every industry was down compared to last year. Down the most, short-term rentals, losing more than $4 million. The one big bright spot was construction, which was up by $1.5 million. Town of Silverthorne tonight meets behind closed doors, talking about the latest 4th Street crossing. Town council meets with lawyers for legal questions about 4th Street and possibly upcoming negotiations on that project. At a Silverthorne election forum, most candidates were optimistic about 4th Street, saying they wish it would move along faster, but they also understand 4th Street is a marathon, not a sprint. This week on the State of Summit, efforts to rebuild 3 miles of the Blue River through Silverthorne are creeping closer to reality.
The project is designed first and foremost for trout habitat.
That was Barrett Friesen, project director for Blue River Watershed Group.
Recreational concerns are certainly considered, whether it be angling or river running, and we are working with the contractor team to ensure that the redesigned river will be fun to float.
He believes this summer will show us why healthy rivers and restoration are more important than ever.
Well, this summer we'll most likely see very low flows once again in the Blue River, and the redesign of the river centers on ensuring sufficient habitat during these low flows.
1 week from today is an open house with Friesen and team. They know you care, and they invite you to come learn more.
It's pretty clear that everyone is committed to ensuring a healthy river that is both a resource for the community and also a draw to tourists. And so to see the folks working together has been an inspiration to me.
That open house is happening next Wednesday, April 1st, 5 to 7 at Silverthorne Pavilion. Stop by anytime and tune in again next week for the State of Summit on Krystal 93. In sports, the Nuggets play the Mavericks tonight. And in local sports, the Breckenridge Vipers, they're back at home for one last regular season series this Friday and Saturday, playing the Chicago Shamrocks. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.